The one that you see on the slide, on the photo, is one of those examples during a Neolithic revolution. It's called the Scarborough. It was inhabited from about 3100 BC to about 2500 BC. The village was uncovered due to a storm in 1850. This view is to the south. The half visible building beside the flag is the tourist information building. So this in itself is an evidence or a proof that there has been a Neolithic village at that time. So zooming in and taking a closer look to that Neolithic village, this is a Neolithic home. The buildings would have been covered when they were used, but the covering deteriorated or was destroyed and the houses were filled with sand over time. So eventually the entire village was buried. So that's why probably now in our modern era, you won't be able to see some of these, but at least we were able to, like have some photos or evidence that a Neolithic revolution has happened. So, life after agriculture, in terms of social structure, there has been complex social structures involved. Many clans living in close proximity. So there has also been gender separation. So men started farm and herding and hunting. So those are the jobs or the things that men would do in terms of social structure. On the women's side, they did jobs near the home, for example, taking care or raising up kids, taking care of their kids, food preparation or cooking, and other stuff, probably like doing the laundry and all that stuff. That is how the social structure, life after agriculture. And in continuation, religion also in social structure is believed to have been developed to explain the forces of nature. Like that's why we would see or we would know in the past that there were people who would worship mountains, suns, trees, other animals, moons. And this has been like connected to what religion is or belief system. Also, in the governments developed to organize activities and programs. And in terms of art and innovation, also life after agriculture, there has been carving, there has been statuary, complex tools such as advances in weapons, plows pulled by animals. That has been a good discovery as well, and a good progress in terms of agriculture. Building techniques as well has started, cloth making and weaving. So you can really see that little by little there has been some developments. Just like what you see on the slide right now, the two photos below are the architecture and building for religious or common use. So by this evidence or by this proof, you would see that from being a nomad for being people or family that would just go to different places, you would see that they have started building their own houses or their own buildings. Another one is life after agriculture specialization. People begin to specialize in various tasks. So, like tool maker, stone cutting, potting, basket weaving, and early metallurgy, like using metals. So, as you see from just using wood and stones, now they're little by little moving towards more modern situation or setup. Like using metals is not really there in the past. So in terms of regional resources also, there's a lot of things that have been gathered and traded. So this is a huge development in terms of life after agriculture. In terms of language as well, development of pictographic languages, or this is what we call Egyptian hieroglyphic. As you can see on the photo below, you can see those written language, or like there's actually like signs, pictures, not just signs and symbols, but these are pictures basically that you can see that they have developed in order for them to communicate and keep records. So on this slide, you would see what a city is like. So a city is being like created when you have specialized skills. People who would have specialized skills, people who would have a division of labor and then written language, which is really important. So from city, you would then call it civilization. And what is a civilization? Now, our next question is, what is a civilization? We know what a city is, but what is a civilization? It is an advanced state of an intellectual, cultural, and material development in human society, marked by progress in the arts and sciences, and the extensive use of record keeping, including writing, and the appearance of complex political and social institutions. That's why once we have seen that there has been organization, there has been development, and most especially in writing, because these is crucial or very important in keeping records as well. And you can see material development in human society at the same time. So this is what we can call a civilization. So on the slide, we have a photo of the ancient Greek, early Mayan, and modern New York. Just take a look at how big the difference is and how it has been possible. So by learning that things have happened during the Neolithic Revolution, like the history. So we can now see that it's something like the history happened and it is interconnected within the world. As we have seen what the features of city is, these are the features of a civilization. Number one, some forms of government. You can range from being very basic to very complex. There's a student council and considered a form of governing body, just someone or a group of some ones who serve as a central authority or make decisions for a group. There is some form of written language so that record keeping can be done because it is necessary, and there are more features such as division of labor or specializations in job. These are breakdown of work into tasks or parts assigned to various people. Also social classes or social hierarchy in different civilizations. This can be determined like wealth, having power, having different ethnicity, and other things. And lastly, civilization would have advanced technical skills as well. They would also have religion or belief system. So with all of these features, you can call this as a civilization. And yes, that's about the first lesson that we have with world history about Neolithic Revolution, Agricultural Revolution, and we've seen how it has developed. Actually, there are more things to get to know or to discover in this lesson. So, but for now, this would be it. And I hope you have learned something. I would be providing a short quiz in about this lesson. So, and that would also be seen in this in this video lesson. So please do study and watch this, and I hope that you'll be able to learn a lot of things from this. Thank you so much, and God bless.